So mercury is a heavy metal. It's found in the ground, and the main reason people know about it is because it's poisonous. One of the ways mercury spreads around is through activities like mining or burning coal, which release a lot of mercury into the air. The pure metallic form of mercury usually just floats around in the atmosphere, but the main form of mercury we find in the environment is the oxidized or charged form of mercury. That stuff usually sprinkles out of the atmosphere in a few days and collects in lakes or oceans. Typically in a lake, there's a lot of bacteria that float around in the water and consume dissolved oxygen. But what happens when dissolved oxygen levels get really low, like what's happening in Lake Whatcom, is a lot of that bacteria can't survive. The only kinds that can survive are what's called anaerobic bacteria, the kinds that don't need oxygen. Some of those bacteria consume a lot of sulfate, which create really bad smells, among other things. Another thing some of those bacteria do is what's called methylating mercury. That's attaching mercury onto a carbon molecule. Methylated mercury has been shown to be a lot more toxic, and it stays in animals' bodies a lot longer than other forms of mercury. This becomes a problem in an ecosystem because a lot of small fish will consume a lot of mercury. And as those fish become food for predators, the mercury will collect higher up in the food chain. So you'll end up having a lot of fish with high levels of mercury in their bodies.